I'm almost certain that this has happened to you as well, alright? You'll be spending the night with someone. You could probably just be talking, or maybe you're cuddling, you're making love. You have this gorgeous night where you don't even realize where the hours are passing, and suddenly you see this beam of light and you're like, oh my god, it's the break of dawn. Gorgeous night, right? That's one thing, ideal. I find myself sometimes in another situation where I'm all alone and I still have this beautiful night where I seem to be in some sort of a trance. So I could be listening to the same song on loop. I'll probably play it over and over and over again and just be enjoying it with this complete state of bliss and happiness for absolutely no reason, where I just feel incredibly happy. There could be nights when I begin to write something and it just pulls you into that hole where you're just so happy with just the words that are flowing out of you. I don't read so much anymore, but there was a time when I remember I would love reading books and you just didn't want to put the book down because you were having such an incredible time. And because of the kind of life I have, I had the luxury of not having to wake up early in the morning, so I would enjoy those nights so much. There's something beautiful about those nights where you're alone. You know, they always say that if the reason for your happiness is something, and if that reason gets taken away from you, your happiness is only temporary. I find that those are those nights where I would be so pure to my own happiness without even thinking about it. In its most meditative state, they say that actually when you're in a state of completely nothing, it's called the state of nothingness, when you've got nothing in your brain and you just feel eternal bliss, right? It's funny, a lot of people say that they probably meditated never in their lives. They've never done it. They've never been able to achieve that state of having a complete blank head. But probably you have and you haven't realized it. You know, once in a while you'll have that moment where you're just staring into something. You're literally just staring into space. You're staring. You're seeing. You're definitely not looking. And one of your friends has to come and do that to you because they have to break your concentration. You don't realize, but you've actually gone into that state of beautiful meditative trance where you've actually managed to live only that moment and nothing else. That moment for you, there is no past, there is no future. You're so immersed in the present that nothing else matters. And I love that. And imagine when exactly that moment extends through a whole night because you've been doing something with such passion that it almost feels cathartic. I love those nights. And for some strange reason, those are nights that I always remember, where the reason for my joy is just me living. And isn't that gorgeous?